Hi, welcome to Tech Tip Tuesday. I'm Steve Dinan.
I'm Jeff Westfall.
And we've been doing these every week at CarBahn, and we really enjoy engaging with you on what we're working on. Today we're talking about our Generation 2 exhaust system. We've changed it from a polished material to a 304 brush stainless. We think it looks a lot cooler. We've also improved the fixturing of the exhaust system so they all fit a lot better.
We decided to change the metallurgy of the spring on those exhausts that do have flapper valves or exhaust valves, that the metallurgy allows it not to fatigue over time as a nice QC thing for the duration of the exhaust life.
Yeah, we went to a high-tech spring manufacturer that improves the metallurgy of the spring so it can take the temperature of the exhaust without fatiguing, because we had some problems with the last generation with a rattle when the exhaust got old.
After they aged and got brittle.
Yeah. Actually, they annealed and they get softer, and it actually loses spring tension is what happens. We also have two different springs now because the gap between the motor valve and the butterfly valve is different. So we make two different springs with different amounts of preload. So we're tuning the preload on the valve as well. So it makes it be a lot quieter. So some of the new exhausts, BMW is getting away from that because BMW had problems with the spring rattle themselves and kept warranting them. So the brand new G9x M5 doesn't even have a flapper valve anymore. They tune the exhaust without it.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, me too, by the way. So we're very, very conscious at CarBahn not to have a droning exhaust. You know, that pressurization you get inside the car at low RPM when you load it up, it's really annoying. Some people like a really loud exhaust, some people don't, so we tune each car individually. So I'll give an example. Our G8 exhaust in the M2, we had a resonator in the front behind the secondary cat. On the M3, M4, we don't, because the resonance inside the car is just different.
A different length of the system and such.
Yeah, different length car, different cabin design, different sound deadening. Yeah. But you also have the ability to go a lot louder. A lot of people like loud exhaust, and a lot of our competitors make audio clips with the catalytic converters missing with downpipes. And of course, when you take the catalytic converters off, they act like a muffler, and the car gets a lot louder. So you have your choice of basically three different noise levels. One with the exhaust the way it comes if you want it quiet. You can take either the secondary cat out or the primary cat out, or both, and you can go all the way from a nice rumble that doesn't drive you crazy to blow your brains out if you want it.
Yeah, for sure.
Depends on what your desire is.
Everything here at CarBahn, when we test it and we tune it, the catalytic converters are still in place.
Yes.
We want to adhere to CARB emissions. That's a standard across the country that most states or some states will need to adhere to. So with that being said, it's better for us to move that direction. However, you do have the option of removing resonators and cats if you want to make the tone or the noise increase.
Yeah, we have a surprising number of customers who do put downpipes in their car. We don't. But we always tune the exhaust with the idea in mind it has to be comfortable and quiet and be able to live with every day. But it has a really nice rumble too. We're gonna have some audio clips attached to this. I think you're gonna like the sound quality, but it doesn't blow your brains out inside the car. It's nice and comfortable to drive every day, and if you want it to be louder, you certainly can make it louder.
And it's brushed stainless, but we also have carbon tips as an option.
Yes, it comes with a polished black chrome, basically, and then we have an optional carbon fiber tip as well, which is a nice touch, which I put on my car. I like the carbon over the black chrome myself.
I like the carbon as well.
Yes. Also want to bring up the fact that some of the BMW exhausts come with what's called a tilger or a mass damper. And what that is basically is a weight between two springs that cancels the harmonic vibration of the exhaust itself. And these are used in actually IndyCar and Formula 1 suspensions as well to stop oscillations, to keep the undertrain of the car more consistently level with the ground and make more downforce.
Right.
But what it does in an exhaust is basically the exhaust vibrates with the engine pulses, and when it's hot, when you vibrate it back and forth a lot, it will crack. So what they do is they put a weight between two springs, and they calculate the hertz frequency of the exhaust, and the mass damper is to help cancel that frequency to stop the exhaust, or not stop, but reduce the exhaust oscillation so the exhaust won't crack.
Like a noise canceling headphone technology, right?
Yeah.
You oscillate the opposite way and you kind of cancel it out.
Right, so basically the mass stays stationary and the exhaust moves back and forth, and because a body remains at rest. Body at rest wants to remain at rest. I'll get it out.
I know where it's going.
Yes, the exhaust goes back and forth, wants to wait, and because the weight stays stationary, it wants to reduce the oscillation.
Yep.
It works really good. We have a mount on the cars that need it, so you can move the mass damper from the OEM exhaust over to our exhaust. So thanks a lot for joining us for Tech Tip Tuesday on our Generation 2 exhaust systems.
Check out carbahn.com for the new exhaust systems that we're offering, and we'll see you there.
Yep. And like and subscribe for more of our videos.